Morning. We are here for the Wednesday, October 15th, 2025, Marion County Board of Commissioners Board Session. It's 9:03 a.m. We're in the Senator Hearing Room at 555 Court Street Northeast in Salem. And if you would, please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. We don't have anybody signed up today for public comment. So, Commissioner Willis, would you move the consent agenda?
I'd be happy to, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, I move the consent agenda under Board of Commissioners approve an order appointing Amanda Arthurs to the Marion County Parks Commission with a term ending June 30th, 2029. Under Public Works, approve the purchase order with Robertson Motors Incorporated in the amount of $561,273 for the purchase of one 2026 Chrysler Voyager van and 12 2026 Dodge Durango pickup trucks as part of Marion County's annual scheduled light-duty replacement plan through April 30th, 2026. Approve the purchase order with Dick Hanna Chevrolet in the amount of $642,038 for the purchase of 13 2026 Chevrolet Trax Sport utility vehicles, 7 2026 Chevrolet Silverado pickup trucks, and 1 2026 Chevrolet Express cargo van as part of Marion County's annual scheduled light-duty replacement plan through April 30th, 2026. Approve the purchase order with Northside Ford in the amount of $188,896 for the purchase of 2 2026 Ford F-350 Crew Cab pickup trucks and 1 2026 Ford F-550 Super Cab truck as part of Marion County's annual scheduled light-duty replacement plan through April 30th, 2026. And approve the purchase order with Premier Truck Group in the amount of $258,626 for the purchase of one 2026 Freightliner 10-yard dump truck with attachments to replace a 24-year-old truck that is at end of life through April 30th, 2026. And approve the purchase order with RDO Equipment in the amount of $111,057.95 for the purchase of one 2025 Vermeer chipper to replace an existing 24-year-old chipper that is at end of life through February 27th, 2029. And under the tax office, approve an order advancing tax levies to certain small taxing districts as referenced in Exhibit A in the total amount of $320,618.71 for tax year 2025-26.
All right. I'll second the motion. Is there any discussion? Hearing
No,
none?
ma'am.
Oh, sorry. What?
I just said no, ma'am.
Okay. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The motion passes. All right, now we'll move on to our one and only item under action and hear from Commander Hartford to consider the approval of the incoming funds intergovernmental agreement with the Oregon Department of Corrections in the amount of $1,513,520 to support the Student Opportunity for Achieving Results SOAR program that provides addiction treatment services to offenders. Good morning.
Good morning, Commissioners. For the record, Mike Hartford, Commander with the Sheriff's Office. I'm here today, like you said, requesting your approval of the Marion County Sheriff's Office Measure 57 application, as well as the intergovernmental agreement with the Department of Corrections to continue funding the Student Opportunity for Achieving Results, or SOAR program for the 2025-2027 biennium. Measure 57 was passed by Oregon voters to fund treatment and supervision for individuals whose crimes are driven by addiction. In Marion County, those dollars make a direct impact through the SOAR program, an evidence-based collaborative program that blends supervision, treatment, mentoring, and employment support to help people break the cycle of crime. Each participant receives over 250 hours of cognitive behavioral programming, addiction treatment from Marion County Health and Human Services, employment and education services through Chemeketa Community College, and ongoing peer mentoring through the Pathfinder Network. It's a 12-week intensive gender-responsive model designed to change thinking, build stability, and reconnect people to work and family. Since 2009, SOAR graduates are roughly half as likely to reoffend as non-graduates, and we've watched people regain custody of their children, pay restitution, and return to our community as productive citizens. Last week, we graduated SOAR cohort number 50, a milestone class, and next month we start our second all-female SOAR cohort, number 51. The $1.5 million award from the Department of Corrections allows us to continue this partnership, keeping supervision local and outcomes human. I respectfully ask the board to approve the acceptance of the Measure 57 funds in the intergovernmental agreement so that we can continue to operate the SOAR program in the 2025-2027 biennium And with that, I'll open for any questions you may have.
Thank you, Commander Herbert. Do you have any questions, Commissioner Wills?
I don't. I was able to get just to the end of the SOAR program last week, and yeah, it's always an accomplishment. We see folks coming out of incarceration and overcoming their addiction. It's always a big win for the community. So thanks for your work.
How
Absolutely.
do individuals get into the SOAR program? What's that process?
So the time between cohorts, we have 2 parole officers and program coordinators who recruit, and we usually use our incoming intakes that come out of prison. So people that have released from prison in the time that the previous cohort was going on, we will recruit them into the next cohort.
Okay. And is there a specific requirement for them to qualify for the program?
They have to meet the crime requirements for Measure 57, so property
Okay.
crimes with a nexus to addiction.
Okay, great. Well, I'm glad that we do this. Do any other counties do this program that you're aware of?
Not specifically this program. They use Measure 57 funds in other ways, but
Yeah.
this is a unique program to Marion County.
How do other counties use the funds?
There's 34 different ways that folks use across the county or across the state use this program, but it specifically is earmarked to supervise and provide treatment for these folks, so they could do it in many different models by providing a PO and contracting with other treatment providers or having their own in-house program like we do.
Okay.
We toured Washington County's community corrections building. Do you think, what comes to mind is their second floor treatment rooms? There's no way you would know, but if it provides treatment and supervision, I imagine a lot of counties probably just roll it into the overall.
Yeah, well, some of these counties like Wallowa, Baker, like they're not Gillum, Grant, they're not even getting enough money
Right.
to pay for an FTE. So
Right.
Right, at that point, they would probably contract with a treatment provider or something like
If
that.
they have one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bummer. Okay.
okay, are you ready, Madam Chair?
I am.
I will make a motion. Okay, Madam Chair, I move that we approve the incoming funds intergovernmental agreement with the Oregon Department of Corrections in the amount of $1,513,520 to support the Student Opportunity for Achieving Results SOAR program that provides addiction treatment services to offenders who are at high risk for reoffending, retroactive to July 1st, 2025 through June 30th, 2027.
I second the motion. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye, the motion passes. Thanks for coming down today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Today, when I was coming into work, I drive through Amsville out of the
Okay.
farmlands to come to the highway. And I saw an Amsville officer driving
Okay.
like through the community, which was surprising because it's early in the morning.
Yeah.
And then like 50 little bicycle riders behind him.
Oh, no, that's cute.
So this is like a national movement that started out of the Bay Area. I saw it on TikTok the first time where they
Okay.
have PE teachers who come in early in their mornings on their bikes.
Okay.
They meet up at a certain point in a neighborhood that has a lot of kids, and they bike ride to school.
That's awesome.
And I have been thinking this would be so cool. And also like the neighborhoods around a lot of our communities are filled with cars, so that wouldn't be safe.
Right.
But Amsville figured it out.
It's super cool.
I'm gonna let the mayor know that I saw that today and was very happy with all the little smiling faces as they
That's
were riding
awesome.
their bike in the sunshine at Amsville Elementary.
A couple years ago, we were in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Because my wife's family are just obnoxious Green Bay Packers fans, and I'm willing to say that on the record.
I've heard
They-
this, yeah.
They are obsessed. It was a part of the negotiation when we were deciding to get married. Anyway, so we're there, family reunion, and one of the things I didn't know is that every year at the beginning of the season, the Green Bay Packers players ride bikes into the stadium with the local school kids. So it's like a tradition.
Aw.
And that was the first time I had heard of something like this, and I thought it was super cool.
Seems like that'd be something the Eagles would do. I know that's like, you're not supposed to say those words together, the Eagles and the Packers, but the Philadelphia Eagles are like a really like local community-based team
Yeah,
that spend
yeah.
a lot of time out in the community. Everybody should do it.
I thought it was super cool.
Yeah, anyway. Do you have anything else for the record?
I don't.
Okay,
This is
we're
the first
adjourned.
one. All right,
Thanks.
thanks.